Darling, if you look like this and you started calling out what this regime is and the Mughas and all of that for what it is, thank you. Appreciate you. I'm seeing more and more of these people finally being willing to say, you know what? They're all a male supremacy team. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. We've been saying that for a while, and I know it's been hard to come to terms with it. But at this point, yeah, the mask is fully off. Okay, Miller is going pedal to the metal. Stinky's too busy trying to chase a Peace Prize to hide it. And since everyone up there is some form of a supremacist as well, it's all just spilling in overload. And if you notice, the only way they can get ahead is to eliminate the competition, okay? Mamdani wins in New York. They want to deport him, okay? Their plans fell apart. They didn't even share the plans with us, right? And now they want to, we need the death penalty for Democrats. Okay, I just want you to pay attention. I said this in the podcast, and I said a lot of other stuff that I'm not going to say here. It was in the podcast because I couldn't catch up today. We had the DMV today. But darling, all right? The fact, listen to how regularly now these people, they have made it okay. Democrats and liberals are so violent that it's okay for them to run you over with a car. You don't even have to be at a protest. They just have to see you and assume, and they can run you over. We're so evil, they can enter a woman's bathroom and decide to haul on somebody if they're not sure what that person is, okay? Because we're so violent, they get to do that, all right? We're such a problem for their democracy that they want our heads. We need special deletion penalties for disagreeing with them, not having the same views. We should no longer exist for not having the same views. Now, some of us are used to that because that we've been told we shouldn't exist because of our own tone. Okay, like I said, I live right here. I've lived here 13 plus years, right? I have some folks who moved in a couple years ago. And when they moved in, I was like, there's some of them. And the people, my friends are like, no, they're not. They're just patriotic. They're just, I'm like, no, they're that type. They are. Here we are 3 years later. You want to know what the HOA sent me a letter for? I got some yard lights I've had for 2 years that I changed with the seasons. This year, it's still Pride Month, so they've been purple. I got a little notice that's like, that's a holiday decoration. Yeah, I'm talking about a grass light, okay? Like a little bitty grass light by the fence. No flags, no, just a grass light, and it's purple. That's a holiday decoration. Okay, you want to know what the motherfucking house next to me looks like? That piece, it looks like straight trash. It is gaudy, gauche. Even people who worship and love the flag are like, oh, that's too much. Okay, that shit looks like the USS Antebellum Plantation beached itself in the middle of Temecula. And that's not holiday decorations. All right. There's 800 flag poles. There's 800 flags in the middle of the front yard. There's a bunting hanging from the front like it's a park pavilion. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they made sure everybody knows that it's just not patriotism they're advertising. I know it because they're next to me. And I was here longer and I was here first and I'm on the corner. So, you know, my purple light, though, that's a holiday decoration. The USS Plantation. That's not a holiday decoration. I might put a clip at the end of this or separately tomorrow. I don't know if I even want to show it. It's so bad. It's so bad. But anyway, so darling, I mean, I'm glad to see other people calling it out. I showed other people the photos of the 2 yards and they were like, yeah, they're picking on you. They're singling you out. What is it? That's not a holiday decoration. Next to that piece of shit over there, they're calling that one little light. They got a fucking bunting hanging off the roof. I'm like, yeah, I know. But that's how Ray-Rays are. And they always think they're so slick when they do it. Like it's the first time they've discriminated, like, oh my gosh, and Blanche, you want me to have white lights just like you want a white neighborhood, just like white as your face and your hair and your boiled chicken? Oh, shocker, I've never heard that before. Guess what, Blanche? I'm gonna be here when you're gone, and so will my rainbow lights. Oh, make them uncomfortable. Okay, make them own it. Now, like I said, it's the rest is in the podcast. All the rest of the stuff today: the flippity flop, the daddy shirts, the failing, the tariff backfiring. We had a Canadian pass away in custody, detainment. Another person, the budget cuts that are getting picked apart by the parliamentary. A lot of stuff. I threw it in the podcast episode. I will catch up with y'all. Manana, but y'all. Just thank you to those of you who are noticing that this is a you-know-what thirsty cult and there is no bottom. They are not going to be stopped. They are ready to just take people out in broad daylight for disagreeing with them. And if it's not stopped, that will be normalized and protected by this government the same way this government is protecting literal kidnappers, Kate, right now. People are deleting and government's not doing shit. Congress ain't doing shit. Nobody's doing shit up to us. So just saying. We got to take the reins at some point. At some point. Right now, they're still talking and getting themselves in trouble. Let them do it. But it's coming. It's coming.